Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report from Akamai Technologies, and let me tell you, it's not just about fancy tech buzzwords. We're going to uncover some interesting details about where the company is heading. If you think corporate reports are boring, think again. Some details hint at potential changes ahead. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. This report is called an 8K, and companies use these to announce major events. This one is dated May 14, 2025. Basically, it's a snapshot of what happened at Akamai's annual meeting of stockholders. First up, the stockholders voted on some important things. One big item was an amendment or change to their stock incentive plan. This plan is how Akamai gives employees stock as a reward or incentive. The change increased the number of shares available by 8 million. Think of it like adding more slices to the employee ownership pie. Now let's talk about the official business. At the meeting, stockholders voted on several key items. A big one was electing the board of directors. 9 people were elected to the board, including Sharon Bowen, Marianne Brown, and others. They'll serve until the annual meeting in 2026. A director's job is to oversee the company's strategy. Remember that stock incentive plan we mentioned? The stockholders had to approve the change to it. About 67.5 million voted in favour, while about 46.6 million voted against it. That's a pretty significant difference, showing support for giving out more stock. Another vote was about executive pay, or how much the top bosses get paid. This vote isn't binding, meaning the company doesn't have to follow it. It's more like a suggestion from the shareholders. Roughly 99.2 million voted to approve the current compensation, while around 14.5 million voted against. The stockholders also voted on some changes to the company's rules, which are in a document called the Certificate of Incorporation. These changes involve getting rid of supermajority voting requirements. This basically means it used to take a really large percentage to approve some decisions, and now it'll be easier. The first proposal to Article 10th about the board of directors and nominations got about 113.8 million votes in favour, meaning this change was approved. The second proposal to Article 11th dealt with stockholders making decisions without a formal meeting, known as written consent. This also was approved with about 113.8 million in favour. The last proposal to Article 12 was about who can call a special meeting of stockholders. This too passed with about 113.8 million votes in favour. All these changes make it easier for shareholders to influence company decisions. Another interesting vote was on whether to delay the meeting to get more votes if needed. About 63.3 million were for it and 57.7 million against. It was closer than the other votes. Finally, they voted to approve PricewaterhouseCoopers LA as the company's accounting firm for the year. Accountants check to be sure the books look right. About 103 million voted yes on this one. 2 more shareholder proposed items were voted on. They related to giving shareholders the ability to call special shareholder meetings. The first one got around 59.5 million votes in favour, while the second got around 58.5 million votes. To wrap things up, Akamai is making it easier for stockholders to have a say. They got rid of some rules that made it hard to change things. This could mean the company is looking to be more responsive to what its owners, the shareholders, want. Now, let's step back and look at what this all means. On the surface, it looks like Akamai is just cleaning up its corporate paperwork, but these changes could have a real impact. By making it easier to change the rules and giving shareholders more power, the company could be opening itself up to new ideas or even potential challenges. A lot of shareholders in a company want to see it grow and be profitable. These changes could open up the company to new ideas, even potential challenges. A lot of shareholders in a company want to see it grow and be profitable. These changes could open up the company to new ideas. One potential weakness is that with more shareholder influence, the company might be more susceptible to short-term pressures. Sometimes what's good for the stock price today isn't necessarily what's best for the company in the long run. The real test will be whether Akamai can balance the desire for shareholder input with the need for strategic vision. Overall, the changes at Akamai seem like a step towards greater transparency and accountability. Whether it ultimately leads to better results remains to be seen, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Alright, that's our breakdown of Akamai's latest filing. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.